Good evening to you all, and thanks for coming this evening. As you said, my name's Toby. I'm Norwich born and bred. You may not be able to tell by the accent. My mum's from London, my father died when I was very young. I've lived in the city for the majority of my life. I went travelling in my 20s and worked for some of the wealthiest and most famous people in the world as a chef on private yachts. So I've kind of experienced all sides of life. I now live on Malcross and I've lived in the area for 10 years now. And so in my life I've experienced, yes, both the wealthiest but also some of the most deprived life as well. I have 3 beautiful children who all live on the estate obviously with me. They all go to the local Malcross primary school. I'm one of the governors of the local school there. I have one beautiful wife as well. And so my perspective, do I get another minute now? My perspective on the estate really is not someone coming in from the outside, but someone who's lived there. And many of the people on the estate I've got to know just sort of in a friendly kind of hello way, but also some of them as friends. Some of them I've come to know as good friends. I've seen firsthand also and been involved in people's lives very up close and seen the struggles that many of them face. There's some statistics here which speak about some of the situation on Malcross. One of them there, 74% of children on the estate are among the 10% most deprived in the UK. And it's interesting when you think about the size of Malcross. Sometimes we think it's an estate. When you think of it in terms of it's larger than Aylsham and just under the size of Wyndham, which is around 12,000 people, there's 9,000 people on the estate. And so when you think of it in those terms, it's like a small market town or a large market town. Norwich City Council said this, that Leafoy Road and Bowers Avenue area of Malcross has a particularly high level of crime and antisocial behaviour and a multitude of other social issues. There's low income, unemployment, high skills for life need, drug and alcohol issues, family issues, and it's at the heart of the most deprived ward in the city. Now, nobody at all, including us, would want to be a statistic. So let me introduce you to a couple of people from the estate. Although these are made up, they reflect very real lives. Meet Jane, a single mother with children from different fathers, who have all left her. She struggles to make ends meet and raise her children in the way that she would like. Being on a high dose of antidepressants, life is lived through what can best be described as a fog. Sometimes the preschool children spend most of their day in front of the TV. This is not the life she hoped for, or she thought that she would live. Meet Bob. He's in his late 40s, facing unemployment and no prospects of work. He's an ex-offender and it makes it even harder for him to get a job because of that. He has ideas and a passion to start his own business that will help stop young men from going down the same path that he did. But the question is, where will he get the help from, who's going to support him, and who will take him seriously? Now, having said all that, I don't want you to think that Malcross is a doom and gloom place to live. I love living there. There are great people who live in there. There are brilliant people who work there and are doing excellent work, and there is much to be celebrated. And I think some of the things that are said about the estate are quite unfair, having lived there. Yet there is a real need. So why can we at King's help? First of all, I believe we had a wide experience. Over the years, we've run many diverse projects which have been reaching out and serving many diverse groups of people across the city. We've had proven effectiveness. We've been involved in social action projects with young people, in 11 to 19-year-olds, going into some of the estates in the city and helping clear up rubbish, clean people's gardens up, paint people's fences, and so on. Police Inspector Rob Wicks, who was the Malcross sergeant at the time, said it has led to decreased antisocial behaviour and a better community feeling in the neighbourhoods. We've also demonstrated sustainability in what we do as well. The King's Care Project, which started Sunday outreach for the homeless and disadvantaged, providing laundry facilities, showers, clothing and food. We've been running now for 9 years and continues to be an important part of what goes on in the city. So that's why I believe we can be of help in the area of Malcross. How can we help? A little while ago we were contacted by the Norman Centre and the City Council asking us if we would maybe take up residence in part of the Norman Centre. There's a building called the Health Shop. It's looking to unfortunately close. They've been working there for years now, but due to lack of funding, they're going to have to close shop. We've been asked whether we would go in there and start to work involved in the community and run various projects from there. What we want to do there, a few years ago, part of the youth project we did up there, we did a survey of the residents in Malcross, and from the results of that survey, from also the need that we know is there, and also the services that we know are being provided there, we propose a number of things. We want to propose a place to play for children. There's not much areas that you can go and play there. You've got the sort of big bouncy castle Funky Monkey's place across the main road. But for parents who haven't got transport, don't want to cross the main road, or for really young children, there is very little for them. There's some baby and toddler groups and other things, but we want to be part of maybe providing somewhere that they can go and play and kind of, rather than sitting in front of the television all day, but can sit and engage with people. We want to be a place to learn, maybe homework clubs and things like that for the children. But also want to be a place to connect with people, not just in relationships and community, but actually on the internet. It was interesting to hear Paddy mention there actually about people accessing other resources and things that can help them, that many people haven't got access to the internet. The City Council again said there's a lack of facilities for free internet use in the community. The terminals available in Mark Cross Library are limited and busy. So we propose that we could start to provide these services for people, to help them find jobs, access training, access charities, write CVs, and also for homework clubs and so on. How can you help? Is the next question. There are many costs in setting up a community thing, a project like this, but we're proposing in two areas. One is investment into IT. Here are the things that we need. Obviously a computer is going to cost between £350 and £450, and then there's other costs to that as well. And then there's the equipment for young children that play soft play equipment and so on. At the end of the day, what we want to be part of is transformation in that community, and I hope you can help. Thank you.